Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talampan, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well where we from. Today is a hangout day. It's a hangout day. It's a special day. I'm gonna hang out with you today, and we're just gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk. We're gonna might sing. I might. You want me to sing for you? I might dance for you as well. Whatever you need, whatever we want to do, that's what's going to happen today. And we're going to have Markel Wingfield of Markel's TV, the podcast. He's going to stop by and he's going to talk about some veterans information that you may want to take into account. There's a lot of things happening with the veterans in the United States of America, and Markel has a ton of information. He's always giving us positive information that will help veterans and not help you. That if you know a veteran, you can help them too by giving the information that Markel gives you. So today is a special day. We always try to have a hangout 2 or 3 times a month just to shoot the breeze, whatever. I know I would bring topics to you, and I go with the topics, and that doesn't leave you an opportunity to react as I'm talking to you, as I'm presenting the topic. So we have hangouts on a periodic basis so that then we can interact and talk to each other on an informal basis where I'm not presenting a topic. Okay, that's important because you know why? I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you. Yeah, I want to get to know you, and you need to get to know me. Okay, it works hand in hand. If you know me, I know you. We can reach each other better. We can teach each other better. We can talk to each other better. We can help each other better, and more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we can pray. You know, I believe in prayer. Prayer, God will answer your prayer of your heart, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I believe in prayer. It's one of the most important part of my life, man. I'm serious. Yeah, I pray every day, and God has to have. I keep an open line of communication with the Father. You know, it's important for me as an individual. But my spiritual life is very important for me, and it should be important to you as well as you go through this thing we call life, and as you develop yourself as an individual in this world we call life. Okay, but talk about a few things today. Right now in the Philippines, it's huge rainy. It's got a low pressure system. It's been raining pretty much all week. Okay, and this is the rainy season in the Philippines. Rain comes and goes, but this has been one of the worst rainy seasons I've seen. It's just almost been raining every week, man. I'm serious. And so I'm still got this. Every time this is a low pressure or typhoon coming, I'm getting a little apprehensive, because as you recall, last year in November, in December, we had what Typhoon Odette, and that typhoon wiped us out, man. This whole city of Cebu and pretty much the entire nation was covered with everything, and we didn't have water nor lights, internet, lights, water, telephone, nothing, for almost 2 months. So it was tough for me, and but we got through it. I can now say I am a typhoon survivor. Odette. LisaD is a typhoon survivor as well. She survived 2 typhoons, Typhoon Yolanda in 2013, and now Typhoon Odette in 2021. So it's tough, man. I've never been through that in my life. I've never been through. I lived in Charleston, South Carolina. That's where I'm born, and I grew up there. And in Charleston, there's always we live by the sea, Atlantic Ocean. So every summer or typhoon or we call it hurricane there. Every hurricane season, we was like, you could hear the winds and the rains. But we never had any big outages, like no water, no lights. It affected us that much. It affected others around us, but it didn't affect us that much. So I'd never been through that. So I was like, whoa, it's a big eye opener to me. And the people that live in Florida, you're probably used to this because it happens to you quite often as well. You're living on that same Atlantic Ocean area. So I know Terry Fleming, those of you that live in Florida, Smooth Sound, you know the routine. Okay, but yeah, Odette left an indelible imprint on my life, on my psyche, as I was inconvenienced by having no water and no lights and no TV, no internet. That could be a little bit inconvenience for you. You know what I mean? It could be a little bit debilitating because this is what you need to have in modern life to function appropriately. So we did what we had to do. We still washed up. We had to go and buy water every day and locate it. And we used buckets and water and pails and everything the old-fashioned way. Took a dipper and just pour the water over and we rub a dub dub. So that's what we had to do, man. And so I thank God for a little bit in a way because everything that happens to you prepares you for the next level, okay, and the next level. So you when you go through stuff, you learn or you burn, okay. And so when you burn, that means you didn't learn. But if you learn that and get through the next level, that means you got something from it. So I'm thankful that if it happens again, we are ready. We are more prepared. We have solar lights now, more solar. We didn't have, I think we have one or two. Anyway, we got solar lights now. We got solar lights to power our cell phones if we go out. All kinds of stuff. We were ready. Okay. We got water barrels. Before we didn't have the water barrels, gallons, like a 50-gallon water barrel. We got two of them. Okay. So, and we keep them full of water because we never know what's happening. This is climate change, man. And things are getting very, very serious, not only here in the Philippines, but in the U.S. as well. Here in the Philippines, there's constant flooding. Every time there's a hard rain or there's a typhoon, low pressure, hard flooding. Right now in the Luzon area, people have been flooded out for like 2 months now. And it's not, the water's just sitting there. Yeah, they don't play with you. The water's just sitting there. And so they have to look out their window, and whenever they get out their house, they have to use a boat. Okay. That's it. It's going to take months for these water to go recede. So life is changing, and you have to roll with the punches. Okay, that's what you got to do. Roll your boat if you have to get out your house and roll with the punches. You do what you got to do, and be thankful that you have something to do. Because the alternative to having nothing to do or having something to do is to have nothing to do. I'd rather have something to do than having nothing to do. Because nothing from nothing leave nothing. That's what my mama told me, man. That's why I'm always trying to be active, busy, and about doing something in my life. Okay, man. So let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, let's go. So we're gonna ride this train real quick. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Very significant thing. I wasn't with you yesterday. Very significant thing happened to us yesterday. Guess what? LisaD had a birthday. Birthday girl in the house, birthday girl. She had a birthday yesterday. And normally what LisaD and I do on her birthdays, well, I'll take her to dinner or buy her something like that. But I gave her a gift. She was very happy with the gift I gave her. And I wasn't feeling well. I was under the weather all day yesterday. So what she did was she had the neighbors, she took all the food. She bought a lot of food, took it over to one of our neighbors' house, and the whole subdivision came by and they wished her happy birthday to you. They sang happy birthday. She had a great time. She got some videos, but she ain't given it to me yet. She got some pictures too. But I'm gonna share those pictures with you tomorrow when she get them ready to me. But I want you to wish my lovely wife a happy birthday right now. I'm gonna bring her on the screen real quick.
Happy birthday to me.
I've been singing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, LisaD. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? No.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my dear. It's been a beautiful time with life with LisaD. It's not always hunky dory. Sometimes it's crazy and sometimes it's lazy, but it is always a pleasure and exciting to be with her. So, if you have a wife, if you have a woman, if you have a girlfriend that you adore, you like, you love, you're getting to know, and they're having a birthday, wish them happy birthday. What's wrong with that, man? Anything wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Wish them happy birthday and make sure that you keep them in the knowledge that you love them and celebrate your life with them, celebrate their life with you, and make sure that you are engaged and fully engaged in what are you doing?
It's a hangout.
Huh? Okay, LisaD. We're gonna LisaD is I think hangout. Okay, it is a hangout. So we gotta go ahead. We're gonna not gonna do a normal format today because it's a hangout. And we're gonna say who's the first man up in the house today? Who's the first man up in the house today, Lizzie?
StreamYard.
StreamYard in the house. Okay, now Smooth Sound. What's up, Smooth? Hello. What's up, man?
Smooth?
So good to see you hanging today with BobbieD, DC One Nation of Love. What's up, my brother? So good to hey. Smooth Sound told me that he wasn't coming this month, man. He disappointed me so bad. Why you hurt me like that, man? Why you hurt me like
Can you
that?
take this out?
Huh?
Can
No.
you take the screen?
No, I don't want them to see. It's not very ready. Come on, move over. Come on, dear. Come on, my dear. Come on, my dear. Just move over a little bit and you're good. Okay? Plenty of space. See all that space right there?
Oh, see?
Oh, come on, my dear. Come on.
I'm gonna hit this one.
Just come on, my dear. Push that back a little bit. Just a little. Okay? No, push that back. Then you won't hit it. Yeah, but it's been a pleasure. Smooth sound. Why you mess me up like that? I was like, you see smooth coming, smooth sound coming.
Master Smooth.
I was telling no, he's not coming. You didn't get it. She wasn't here. He's not coming again. He's not prepared yet. He's got to get some more money and get some more things.
Oh.
It may be next month or maybe the month, whatever. But I was looking forward to this month. I was like, man, he gonna be here, man. I was like,
No,
but anyway.
Yeah, he said January.
Yeah, he said January, but he changed his plans, and so it's okay, man. As long as you get, I don't care how you get here, but get here if you can. Get here if you can, okay, man. Keep it up. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, first man up. Y'all give us proud. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, one nation of groom love. Who we got?
Life in North Carolina.
What's long, Kakalaki in the house? Monroe Smith in the house. Monroe Smith in the house. What's up, my brother? So good to see you. Hanging out with BobbieD, DC, one nation of groom love. What's up, man? You good?
I'm good.
All right. He said, hello, BobbieD. Hey, you know what I got to tell you, right? You know what LisaD got to tell you, right? What you got to tell him, LisaD?
Number 2,
just won't do.
Please.
You do this fine, my brother, but number 2 won't do it with us, okay, man? You hear me? Let's go. I ain't playing with y'all today. Let's go. Who we got?
North Carolina.
What's up, my brother? So good to see you. He said, hello, smooth sound. What's up, my brother? So good to see you. Ryan the Train, BobbieD, DC, one day you're the room up. Who we got? Terry Fleming. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. Rayman. What's up, Rayman?
What's up, Sir Terry?
He said, hello, little Train family. What's up? Hey, man, you got it, my brother. So good to see you hanging out with us today. Terry Fleming down there in Miami, Florida. Be thankful that you're not in California. The Cali is having a whole lot of floods out there, man, and you don't want to be involved with that. I have been. Have y'all ever been in a flood? Anybody out there been in a flood? I have. I've been in a flood prone disaster one time in my life. One time, and I'll never forget it. So I was living in Arkansas. I graduated from Arkansas State University. I was living in Little Rock, Arkansas. Arkansas State University in a city called Jonesboro, is like 2 hours away. Anyway, I had gotten a job with Bell South, with Southern Bell at the time, and I was my wife at the time. We had rented a small apartment, and in that city, because it was a nice job, paper pretty good. Anyway, I had just graduated college and went and got a job with them. So the week after we moved there, guess what? They had a big flood. The whole city of Little Rock was flooded, man. I was like, and I was stuck in the house. I said, I got to go to work. You ain't silly me. I got to go to work. I was so crazy about work. That's how I am, dedicated. But she said, you can't go to no work. How you going to get out there? Anyway, it was about 2 weeks before we was able to get out the house. The water's almost like that. And then when the water's finally receded, I was able to get out and drive a little bit. And we had to drive in the water, man. That's scary because you can't see the road, right? It's flooded right here, right? You can't see the road. You don't know what you're going to hit. So you try to stay in.
There might be a drainage.
Yeah, it could be a drainage, could be a big rock, could be, a tree stump. I was very scared. So it's a scary feeling, man. And some people died in the flood. I'm sorry to say that, but it's scary, man. Things happen. Like some people in California, people get perishing before the flood, So it's important, ladies and gentlemen, whatever comes up in your life, be ready like Freddie. At that time, I wasn't prayed up like I should be. I was doing a bunch of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud of that, but I thank God that I've come a long way in my life, and God has brought me a long way. He's taught me a long way, and he's caught me a long way. Yeah. He kept me in his hand. Because I was wilding out back them days, man. I was wilding out. You know what I'm saying? I was doing some crazy stuff I had no business doing. You know why? Because I was rebellious. I wanted to try stuff that my mom told me not to do. I was doing crazy stuff, and the Lord still kept me through that time. And right now, He's still keeping me. And thank God, He done changed my mind. I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Go ahead, LisaD.
We can't do it.
That's now you see why. Who we got in this house today? Kakalaki, what's up, man?
Monroe. Congrats, Smooth Sounds for number one.
Yeah, man, number one is good.
Congrats.
I want to be at the top, not at the bottom. Smooth Sound started this year off on a number 2 spot, but he moved on up to number one. And number one is always good to be number one, man. In my book, if it's good, I want to be at the top. I want to be close to the number one spot as I can get. If it's bad, I want to be at the bottom. Okay, man. Let's go, Ron James. Who we got?
You might click in here.
What? What you doing? Life Calculator, he said, hello, Mr. Ted Fleming. What's up, my brother? So good to see you, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, Group Love.
Hello. Gani in the house. He said, hello, family, Sir Smooth, Sir Fleming, and the amazing Monroe. Sir Monroe.
Amazing Monroe's got to show up, man. You know, he got to represent, right? He got to represent Kakalaki, man. He's from the north side. I'm from the south side. So we represent South Kakalaki and North Kakalaki. Hey, man, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start a new series of reports starting tomorrow. It will start on Saturday and it will end at the end of February. This will be Black History Reports now. I did that some time ago. I'm starting it over. This is going to be more interesting. I'm going to devote the whole show to a topic of one person on Black history so that we can get a better understanding. The problem I'm finding as I go through this life is that people of African American heritage that came from their ancestors came from Africa and we now live in America don't know a lot about their heritage, okay? And they don't know a lot about the struggles that people went through to get to the benefits you have now. Did you not know that at one point in time we were not able to read? They refused to allow us to read, African American. Did you not know that one time we were our ancestors were slaves? Did you not know at one time our ancestors were brought to this country and we didn't want to come here, but they made us, they forced us to come here? Did you not know that when they got here, that bringing us and making us slaves?
I don't know.
She don't know, but I know. Did you not know it was legal for them to bring here and change and treat us like dogs? It was legal in America. Now America said, well, you know, they all right now. They all right. They're not slaves no more. So that's a lie. Many of us are still enslaved in our mind. Many of us are still enslaved financially, emotionally, spiritually, and it takes years and years and years to get over that stuff. And that's why we don't need no pity from nobody, but we need equal ground to start our lives on. And they haven't done that yet. I told you to move that back. What you doing? I told you to move that back. She had to sit comfortably. Okay, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do once a week, maybe twice a week. It'll be starting tomorrow, and I want you to be. I'm gonna see how much y'all love your history. Because when I do stuff like this, I might have one person. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame that one person, one or two people only interested. Yeah, and when I meet people, when I meet younger men, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you would think that older men are the most people that watch the show. Not so. I got the average man that watched this show is about 25 to 30 years old. Okay, and those are the people I want to reach because they don't know. The school system's not teaching them the right thing. They're teaching them what they want to teach them. Okay, but they're not teaching them the right thing. So I'm gonna show you some stuff. I'm gonna open up your eyes. If you got some blinders on about your history, about your past, LisaD gonna learn. She don't know a lot about our history, and some of y'all don't even know as much as she knows. It's a shame, man. So I'm gonna open up your eyes, man. You better be ready. I don't play. You dealing with somebody that's real and likes to deal. Let's go. Ryan Train, who we got?
Monroe. Hello, Sir Murphy.
What's up, Murphy? You good? Sir Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got?
Gani.
Gunny in the house. Gunny in the house. Woo.
Congrats, Sir Smooth.
Hey, Smooth ain't playing today, man. He ain't playing. He's right on it. Doggone it. Let's go. Ryan Train, who we got?
Monroe, amazing Monroe is in the house.
No, Kakalaki in the house. He said, amazing Monroe. Hey, man, it's good to be amazing. And more importantly, it's good to be amazing grace. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound to save a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm what? Y'all know the song. I once was lost, but now I'm what? I can't hear you, man. I'm what? Found. I was blind, but now what? I can see. You know, I can say that because y'all know I was blind with that cataract. But now I can see. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. Ryan J, who we got? Terry Fleming.
Hello, Sir Murphy, Smooth Sounds, and Sir North Carolina.
What's up? What's up? You good, man? So good to see you, Ryan Train. Too much coffee. I'm sorry for that. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Murphy, hey, hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis are a pain in the rear end.
Yes, sir. Murphy knows about it because he's in a hurricane-prone area in Louisiana. They always. I remember what was that big hurricane?
Florida also.
Yeah, Florida too. But they had a big hurricane in ah
Yeah.
years ago. I won't say Yolanda. Yolanda was in the Philippines, but they had a big hurricane. Katrina. Katrina. You remember Katrina, man? I remember Katrina. I was working for I was working Bell South at the time, and it was a huge, huge problem. Many people lost their lives there. And what happened was, President Bush was in office. And the first day it happened, he said, whatever, this is just a little small thing. Some black people lost their lives, whatever. Then next thing you know, white people were losing their lives. That's when he said, hey, we got to get some people out there. You know, oh, he stop, man. Yeah, and you think I'm exaggerating? Go back and read it. Go back and look in the history books. Go back and Google. Yeah, they didn't act appropriately or properly when it only was a few black folks, or when when it hit the white folk neighborhood, then they're like, oh, we got to get some people down. We got to get FEMA. I remember it, man. And then next thing I know, people from Louisiana were coming to our states to stay, and so many of them have never gone back. You know, and then many of them have never gone back to Louisiana because some of the damages are still there. Never, everything has never been appropriate. Now, one thing I can say that the dams that broke, they have made those better. I can tell you that for sure. But I remember Katrina like it was yesterday. Let's go, Ron Train. Who we got?
Murphy, hey, happy birthday, Lisa D.
Happy birthday
Thank you
to
so
Lisa
much.
D. Happy
Thank you,
birthday
Sir
to Lisa
Connie.
D. Happy birthday to Lisa D. Happy birthday. Hey, man,
Thank you so much.
I was Murphy had a special guest, and we was with them, and that special guest had a birthday, and we had a great time. Don't you remember that, Murphy?
Connie's birthday is coming also in 1 week.
How you know that?
I know, I remember.
Okay, Gunny, get ready to have a birthday too. Okay, happy birthday, happy birthday to you too.
Advance.
Huh?
Advance.
Advance happy birthday to you, my guy, my guy. Let's go round train. Who we got? Big
Big
John in the
John.
house, Big John, Big John,
What's
Big
up,
John in
Big
the house. Woo,
John?
what's up, Big John in the house today? He said, happy birthday, Lisa.
Thank you so much, Sir Big John.
Think it's a Sir Big John. We got a new name, Sir Big John. John Thomas is Gold and Goldfinger are the two gold members on the train. Gold Bullet and Goldfinger. We can't get no better than that. So happy to see you today. He's in New York City, and New York City getting a lot of bad weather as well. They had the blizzard, and a lot of people died in Buffalo from the blizzard, and I hope it didn't affect your area that much. And then on top of Buffalo having the people at the store got killed, and then they had Damar Hamlin with Buffalo Bills got hurt, but he's good. Thank now. Damar is out of the hospital, y'all. The football player that's had a heart attack on his field. I did a story about it. He's up and about, and he's walking and talking. He's been released from the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's doing big. He's doing well now. He's doing. And
Okay.
I've been praying. I know you guys have been also. Keep praying because he's still got, even though he's out the hospital, he still got it. I think his dream is still to get back in the NFL. So he's got to work on his body, and he got to do a whole lot of regimens to get his body strong enough, his heart strong enough to get back on that field. So let's keep praying for the young man can do what he wants to do and live his life the way he wants to. Okay, let's go, Ron Jane. Who we got?
Monroe, happy birthday to you, Lisa D.
Happy
Thank
birthday
you so
to
much.
Lisa D. It's a blessing, man, to see another year on this earth. The way things are going, nothing's guaranteed to us. Every one of us has an expiration date on our life here. Okay. And we know not the date or the time. The Bible said we know not the day or the time when the hour cometh. You know, when it's our time, it's our time. When your time is up, it's up. You can't say, well, can you give me 5 more years, Lord, please? No, get up out of here. You got to go. You got to go. You can't beg. You can cry. You can beg. You know, you out. So live your life to the fullest, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever your pleasure is to do. If it's wrong, stop it. If it's right, tight, long, and strong, do it. Okay, as long as you're not hurting nobody, as long as you're not harming yourself, and you're engaging in positive activity, do you live your life? Okay, let's go right there. Who we got?
Monroe, what's up, Big John?
Big John in the house. What's up? Ryan Train, who we got?
Oh, my
Oh, your frenemies here today. Oh, Fred Perry Mason in the house.
What's
Perry
up,
Mason in the house. What's up,
frenemy?
Perry? You say, congrats to you, number one Smooth Sound. I own you. Hey, man, Smooth Sound wasn't playing today. He woke up this morning and said, man, I'm going to be number one today. I'm going to stay up all
My
day.
frenemies in the house today.
Smooth Sounds, I'm going to stay up all day and all night till I see that notification. I'm going to be number one today. And he did it, man. Yep. You got to give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Normally, he's number two. And that all round. Let's go round train. Who we got?
Good
John
job.
Thomas. He said, good evening, Monroe. What's up, brother?
What's
So good to
up?
see you. Monroe just came from Manila, and he had a thriller with his lady, and she was not shady. They had a great time. This is his second time. This was
Yeah.
his second time
In 1 year.
in 1 year. And he visited twice. You know,
Wow.
he doubled his pleasure. And he's trying to get his lady to come back to the United States as a K1 visa. He's want to marry her.
Mm.
K1 visas are very, very important for many, many people that are engaged with Filipinos. Those are the types of visas that can get your lady to the USA. They have a 90-day window in which to get married. And after that, they have to go back. Now, after they get married, they can also apply for the green card and stay there and get a job and whatever. But with congrats to Monroe and also Big John. Ryan Jane, who we got?
Marfa, hey, Sir Frederick and Sir Thomas, hello.
What's up, my brother? One nation under the group, one love. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, Perry made it on the love train. What's going on the love train, finally?
Perry Mason made it today. So good to see you, my
What's
brother.
the good news,
Hey, man.
Perry?
Perry, it's always a pleasure to see you back on the train. Perry, we missed you for a whole year.
Yeah.
And we was like, where's Frederick Mason? Where's Perry Mason? I don't know anybody. I mean, everybody was like pissed off. I mean, they got pissed off at me. I don't know, man. Don't ask nothing but Perry Mason. I don't know where he at. Then I remember I emailed him one time. He said he was all right. He would just need to take the time off. And that's okay. And I told that to them. They still wasn't satisfied. Let's go.
Satisfied.
They wasn't satisfied with nothing. Let's go.
Satisfied.
Big John, what's up? He said, good evening, Murphy and Freddie. What's up, my brother? That's so good to see. Hey, man, it's a blessing to have people that you can talk to, that you can talk with, you can pray with, and they have a similar, not everybody's not the same, right? We got similar ideas, but we like one another because of how we behave, how our mentality is. Most of the men on this show and women are what? Positive people, okay? They have a positive mindset. They want to go up and they don't want to go down, okay? And that's the people I want around me. Oprah Winfrey says, surround yourself with people that will take you what? Higher in life. That will elevate your mind, elevate your finances, and let you out. Don't hang out with losers.
Right.
That's good. Losers sometimes turn out to be boozers. Let's go. All right, my connection is a little bit low. I'm gonna try to run this real quick so we can get through. Mark Hill must have got hung up, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead anyway. We'll see him next week if he don't show up. Oh, what's up, man? He said, "What's up, Mr. Mason? What's up, Perry Mason? You
Perry
never."
Mason,
they told me,
like Freddie.
Perry Mason. They told us you never lost a case. Is that true, sir? I'll put you on a witness stand. Move. He said, "Happy birthday, Lisa."
Thank you, Sir. Sir Smooth.
Sir Smooth. Ooh, new name. Live in North Carolina. He said, "I will be coming back to Manila for the thriller on April."
Wow.
For her fiance is having a birthday in April. Oh,
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Sir
That'll be the third time.
Congrats.
The third time in less than 9 months. That's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. When you see somebody do that, y'all, 3 times in less than 9 months, they're serious. Okay.
Yeah.
They're serious. This is a serious affair, and he is dead on it. He's serious about her, and she's serious about him. That's why he's trying to get her to the USA. That's the one he's chosen, and that's the one he wants, and that's the one he will be determined to get. When you find somebody that you love and you know that's the one for you, go all out, do whatever you have to do. If you got the finances to get there as much as you can, get there as much as you can. And if you don't have the finance to get there as much as you can, pray that you get the finance. Okay, get a second job. I mean, I came to the Philippines twice for LisaD in a year. I came to the Philippines several times twice. It could be pretty draining, you know. But that's why I had a good job, but I needed overtime. I worked overtime. I worked about 14 hours a day, sometimes 16. You know, I did what I had to do. You know, and it didn't bother me because you know why? No, I didn't bother me, ladies and gentlemen, because I knew my what? End goal. I knew my what? Reason. I knew my what? Why. Do you know your end goal, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know your reason, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know your why, ladies and gentlemen? And anything you do, know those three things. It will keep you motivated. It will keep you focused to move forward. Because sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you get tired. You kind of get tired going to work, working overtime stuff. Some kind of feel like I wanted to quit. Nah, I was like, I'm tired of this, man. I had put LisaD's picture on the refrigerator. And every, and every time I felt tired or weak or whatever, I was like, okay, gotta get out of here. And then she would call me or I would call her, and then that would help me get my mind back right on what I needed to do. Stay focused. I said, I just gotta hang in there. It's gonna be a little while longer, but I gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. That was my motivation. Talking to her, looking at that picture no more.
I saw Markel is
Markel said, okay, hold up, y'all. I'm try to get in there. Hold on. Keep rid of that message right there. Let me try to get Markel. I think Markel's here. Hold on. Markel, what's up?
What's up, BobbieD? Sorry I don't have a photo for you. I'm actually on vacation. The girls are out doing their thing
Oh
right
man,
now.
I didn't know that. I
Oh,
finally
it's
know you
all
was
good.
on.
It's all good. I had nothing. I was just doing a live stream, a quick live stream on my channel, just talking
Okay,
about some things that were coming down the pipeline. So
okay,
it's all
okay,
good. It's all good. I've been on
okay. All
vacation
right.
all week, so it's all good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Markel take it over. Y'all know Markel Wingfield. He has a YouTube show called Markel's TV, the podcast. He talks about veterans information. He has another show on Tech Review, Markel's Tech Review. Check out his YouTube channel when you can. So I'm gonna let Markel have it. Take it over, Markel.
Okay, so some new things for 2023. So the first thing is VA Life. So the
VA
VA has
Life.
life insurance that you can sign up for started January 1st, and it covers whether you're inside the US or outside of the US. So you can sign up for as little as $10,000 worth of coverage all the way up to $40,000 worth of coverage. The amount is going to depend on your age and the amount that you choose to be covered by. So, for example, if you are 40 years old, you decide you want to get $10,000 worth of coverage, you're looking at about 40 US dollars a month. If you want to
Okay.
get on the far end, which is say $40,000 worth of coverage, you're looking at about 115 to about $120 a month. Now,
Okay.
a couple of things, okay? There is a 2-year period that you have to pay into the system. You're not locked in for the first 2 years. The reason why they do that is because you don't take any exams. They're going to take you just as you are.
Okay.
Most insurance that you sign up for, they're going to want to have you do a health exam. They want to know about pre-existing conditions. With this situation with the VA, they only require that you pay in the first 2 years. Once you pay in the first 2 years, your rate then becomes locked at whatever age you are. So if you're 40, when you turn 42, whenever your 2-year period is up, right, then you
Mhm.
become locked in on that rate regardless of your age. But
Okay.
it's from ages 18 to 80 years old. From 18 to 80. Now I can tell you
I
at 80 years old, those rates are really high.
can imagine.
You're
You
actually
can't get.
paying a lot more per year than
Okay.
what the payout is. So it's not really worth it at 80 years old.
Ah,
But if you would like to sign up, and let's say you're past 80 years old, if you get a new service connection, okay, that is a way for you to sign up if you're past 80 years old. It
okay.
is called VA Life. You can go to va.gov and sign up for the insurance. You're going to need at least one person that you're leaving in charge of your affairs. Okay. At least one person. Okay. So I was advised that you get two people because most of the time you're going to put your spouse as the person that you want in charge. But a lot of times you're traveling with your spouse. So if
Okay.
something happens to you and your spouse, then what? Now you're leaving it up to the government or the state to decide what to do with that money. So I
Right.
was always taught to have more than one person. Have like your spouse and then name your child or somebody you know in the country or someone you know that can take care of business for you. Okay, so that's why I would say have more than one. Because if they can't reach that first one, at least they got a chance to get that second person, or they call them back, or whatever the case may be. So I would say just have more than one. So it's very easy to sign up. You only need to be service connected. You could be 0%. Okay. You just need to be service connected. All right. And you can sign up for it. Now, is it the best insurance offered out there? Absolutely not. There are other plans out there with a much better rate, but they all require some type of physical or some kind of exam, and they want to know about your pre-existing conditions. With this
Right.
one, they could care less. They just want you to pay into the system for the first 2 years, and then after that, you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
What about okay? Now, when you say you need to have two, is the two we talking about two beneficiaries? That what
Correct.
we talking about?
Just more than one person. Have a primary beneficiary and then have a
Okay.
secondary person just in case they can't get a hold of that or like I said, there was your spouse, and say you were in a car accident, you and your spouse, and both of you ended up passing. Well, at least you do have someone else that you name to take
Right.
care of whatever it is that understands what your wishes are.
Right. Got you. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good, man. This would be good for somebody that has no insurance right now
Correct.
and
Correct.
maybe getting sort of, 60, 50, something like that, and no pre-existing conditions, because they're going to take you whatever conditions you got. A lot of
Right.
insurance companies right now won't take you with pre-existing. So
That
if you're in that category, gentlemen, that's something you want to take advantage of. No
and
question
that's what I
about
was
that.
trying to explain, BobbieD, that
Right.
most insurance companies, they're gonna want an exam. They're gonna want to know what all your disabilities are. The
Exactly.
VA already knows you jacked up.
That's
They
right.
know. They already know you screwed up. Whether you mental
Yeah.
health, physical, whatever it is, they already know.
They
That's
already
why they
got the
have that
records on it.
two
That's
year.
true.
That's why they have that 2 year wait period. So that way you're not worried about an exam. You're not worried about any of that. You just pay 2 straight years and you're in. You're locked in. You're good to go
Okay.
after
Okay. Let me ask you this. As far as the 2 year wait period, what happens if you get sick or injured? Will they still pay then? Or if you pass away during that
that.
2 year
Okay.
wait period?
So within that 2 year wait period, let's say 6 months in, the veteran passes, right?
Right.
They're still going to pay, but they're not going to pay till that 2 year period is up. They're not going to
Oh,
pay it right then and there.
okay.
So if you say you signed up now in January,
Right.
and let's say something happens to the veteran in July, they pass, okay?
Okay.
They're still going to pay, but they're not going to pay until July of 2025.
Okay. Okay. They'll pay. Okay. That makes sense. They want to make sure that you're legit and that you have time to make sure that you're going to pay right. Okay. That makes sense. Because if you pass away, you're still covered. You just got to wait to get the money.
Correct.
Yeah,
Now,
if you don't have any insurance at all, it's still worth getting. If you don't have insurance, that's what it's for. People, veterans out there that don't have any insurance, I
correct.
think you might want to take advantage of it. Even if you can't get only about 10,000, it's better than nothing. If you
Right.
ain't got nothing.
Now 10,000 is probably not going to bring you from where you are in the Manila back to
No,
the
they
States.
ain't gonna do that.
And you got to also understand where BobbieD is and where I am here in Colombia. They usually got to pay a fee if you want to be buried in some kind of vault. So you need to take
Yeah.
all those things into consideration. The family is still having to pay, even though they may put you in the vault and they did all that stuff. There's still a charge that's related to that. Hopefully,
Okay.
you guys understand that if you're talking about moving to these countries, you need to
Yeah.
understand what you're doing and where you're going.
Yeah. They put you in a vault here, and you have to. The family has to pay for life to keep that vault up, keep you in that vault. And in other words, it's not till death do you part. It's till you get run out of money till you part, because you got to pay. When they did, you got to keep. You got to pay for the vote every month. It's a monthly payment. That's
Right.
what happens out here.
Okay. Now, another quick one. I got two quick ones for you, BobbieD. Here's
Okay.
another one. Okay. So we talked about the foreign medical program. All right.
Right.
FMP. All right.
Right.
Now, veterans, I need y'all to hear me clearly on this. For those of you who are looking to move to whatever country, you still need health insurance. I don't care what
Right.
country you're going to. FMP only covers service connection. Now, there's been many people here since the last time I was on with BobbieD that have gone to the hospital for various reasons, thinking FMP is going to cover them or FMP is going to pay the bill, even though they're service connected, while they're in the hospital. That's not how that works. With the foreign medical program, you still pay. You got to pay. They
Right.
reimburse. It might be 6 months. Excuse me. It might be 90 days to 6 months before you get that money back after you prove to them, right, that the service
Mhm.
that you got is something that they cover. There's a lot of caveats with that, but
Right.
but it starts with you pay first.
Okay.
There's not a credit card. You don't call FMP, say I'm in the hospital. Can you go ahead and pay these people? No, doesn't work like that. Okay. When you call FMP, you should have a bill in English with everything on it, transcribed the way they want it, and that's how you get reimbursed. You do not get reimbursed right off the bat, or they pay up front. No, they do not. So this is why I'm saying you need health insurance when you go to these countries, or you need a big enough credit card that's going to cover a lot of these bills. So a quick example, there was a guy that went to the hospital here in Colombia. He had no health insurance. He only had FMP. He ended up having a
Right.
stroke.
Ooh.
His stroke
Yeah.
was not covered through the foreign medical program. Now he ended up
Mm.
staying in the hospital for a little over 2 weeks. Now in the United States of America, it might have been $25,000, $30,000 for his stay in the hospital.
Right.
Here in Colombia, it was about $8,500, which
That's
he
not bad.
still did not have, and the
Right.
foreign medical program did not cover. So he's got to come out of $8,500. Now, unlike most countries, in this country, they'll still let you leave with a debt, but you're not coming back in this country until you pay that debt, and it accumulates interest. So again, know what you're doing when you leave the United States of America and you travel to these countries. Understand what you're doing. Make sure you got enough money. Make sure you got insurance, or if you got enough money to cover whatever your issues are. Okay.
Right. Right. It's important that you know whenever you go away from your home, it's not going to be like same. So you have to have extra money to cover extra circumstances. You know, emergency money. You get to have some money to cover anything. Nobody's going to help you in that country because you become a burden to that country if you don't have your own medical insurance. That country don't want that. They already got enough problems.
Right.
Okay.
They're not, no, they're not interested in taking on that burden.
Right.
Because now most countries require you to have health insurance when you enter the country.
Right.
Okay, last one, sort of along the same line with this guy that went to the hospital recently here. You guys who have um, hypertension, heart disease, y'all with them Viagra pills, because that's how he ended up having a stroke. Okay, this is how he ended up having a stroke. If you
Viagra pill.
already have conditions,
Right.
okay, and then you come in here trying to act like you back in your youth, 25, 30 years old, and you 60 plus, okay, hopefully your family and everyone is aware of where you are. And hopefully somebody got a passport to come help take care of you.
Right.
Because his issue was nobody knew he was here.
Okay. Wow.
Nobody knew he was here.
What? Are you serious? He went overseas and didn't tell nobody?
Had hypertension.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know, BobbieD watching them videos, getting all hyped up, wanted to do what they say they do out
Yeah,
here,
he wasn't a freaky guy. He wanted to do some freaky stuff. That's what that is.
taking a bunch of Viagra,
Yeah,
blood pressure shot through the roof. Next thing you know, he in the hospital.
yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So, hey, again, know what you're doing when you leave the United States of America. Because in America, they'll see you. They have to see you by law. They got to see
Right,
you by law in the United States. Here, they
right,
don't have to.
right.
They don't.
No, they don't. Not in Philippines either. If you come out here, you don't have no insurance, they're gonna say you got to go somewhere else, sir. If you don't have no credit card or cash, you can keep stepping. They're not gonna help
Okay.
you. It's the
It's
way it
not
is.
funny, man, but at the same time, y'all need to understand this, bro. Real talk. Y'all need to understand this.
And people need to know that we're not playing. This is real. I'm telling you. This is not like the United States where they have mercy on you and they got these little programs going to take you in because you're indigent. They don't have no programs in the Philippines for that. You got to pay. That's why a lot of people die out here. They have a simple pneumonia or a simple cough or whatever, and they go worse for it because they don't have the money to go to the hospital and they can't pay. And the hospital won't take them with no money. Yeah, that's what happens. So if the hospital won't take their own people, What they look like taking a foreign and they ain't got no money? Come on, now, come out here like that, please, y'all. Use some common sense. Okay. All right, Marco. What else? That's it.
That's it, man. That's
All
it.
right, man. Hey, I appreciate you stepping by, man, coming by, stopping by, and giving us the words of wisdom regarding the veterans. We got the new life program, VA life program. They talked about FMP. Doesn't cover you unless you're service connected. Don't go all the way and care and say, well, I got veteran stuff, and you're not service connected. You don't have a service connected disability. They won't touch you. They'll look at you and pray for you. That's it. Come out here with some sense, okay? Make sure you have enough money to take care of your medical needs or get insurance that will help you when you get here. Okay, that's the best thing. One of the best advices my Mark Hill or can give us, because you have a lot of people that come out here don't have a clue. They think, well, just like the USA, but I'm gonna get a job and then you're gonna be fine. No, you don't get no job out here. Don't
No.
play that. Don't be crazy like that. Okay, you're not gonna work out here unless you have a special permit, and it takes a act of Congress to get a foreigner special permit to work. And when you work out here, the money, the wages they pay you, you be like laughing because it ain't gonna be nothing compared to what you get in USA. All right, Markel, I don't want to keep you time, man. I know you got.
Question.
Oh, Markel has a question for you today. Murphy, he said, is that whole life, Sir Markel?
I
Life
don't know what you
insurance?
mean by whole life, but this is a new program. Like the VA has SGLI, they have dang it, what's the other one called? There's like 4 or 5 different ones that they have. I don't know what you
Right.
mean by whole life, but this is the newest one that just started January 1. You can go to va.gov and put in VA life and it will come up. You can sign up for it. That's the easiest way.
Okay, so I think you mean when you say whole life, you mean like no, when you mean just term life and whole life. Whole life means it covers your whole entire life.
Oh yeah, this
Term
is for
means
life.
10 years, 5 years, 2 years, stuff like that. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I think.
thought he was just talking about like this. The name of it is like whole life insurance. I was
Oh no,
misunderstanding
no,
the question, but yes,
yeah,
this covers you for the remainder of your life. I mentioned this earlier. This covers you for the remainder of your life, but you first got to apply, pay in for 2 years, and then you're locked in after 2 years.
right. So if you guys out there don't have an insurance, that would be a viable alternative for you. If you're older, you're 60, it's gonna cost you some money then. But at least if you have something, right? And there's no medical exam required. So that would be an option for you. If you're 100% disability, you can afford that high payment. You can afford that high premium monthly. But if you don't have that much money coming in, you may want to look at something else. All right. What else we got, Lizzie?
Murphy Hayes said, I guess if your loved ones miss a payment, you get evicted.
If your loved one miss a payment, you get evicted. I don't know. You get kicked out of the program, Markel?
No, I think he's talking about that burial,
Or the burial?
the vault. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you get evicted, what they do? Burn you? I don't know what they do. They kick him out. What they do, Lizzie? She don't even know because they pay down there. They don't never get to the point where they get evicted. I don't know. But I'll check on that for you. But I think that they probably burn them or they give a loved one the option to do something else with the body. Let them know that you're gonna have to get them out of there.
Yeah.
But I'll let you
So,
know. I'm gonna look that up and I'll get you some more information on that. What else we got?
Monroe, this great information, Markel, because a Filipina can put a great workout on you, especially your heart. Take it from me, as I know now, but I constantly work out each and every day. Thank God.
Yeah, Filipinas are very, very busy, active women. Most of them are younger than most of us, and like LisaD, and they will give you a run for your money. If you're not in good shape, you're gonna be in trouble, buddy. You
Oh,
not, huh?
I did have one other thing I want to cover real quick, Bobby,
Okay, okay,
which is social media. Okay. Now, a lot of times when veterans and people apply for Social Security, they put down what their limitations are. Okay.
right,
This is how a lot of people gonna get caught, and they got caught last year through social media by lying. If you
okay,
tell the VA or you tell Social Security, I can only leave my house 3 days out of the week. I can only do this, this, and this, and I can't be out working. I can't go outside very long.
okay, guys. Keep on talking, Margaret. I got to take a little leak run. Okay,
Okay.
keep on talking. Sorry about that,
Uh,
y'all. Too much coffee.
but you're traveling all over the world. You're online talking about you in this location, that location. You on jet skis. You're doing all kinds of things that you told these people you could not do. In 2023, when they signed that new bill and they gave all that money to the IRS, they gave new money to Social Security. they gave new money to the VA. They're going after people they believe are committing fraud. There's a lot of people who got these disabilities who were not supposed to get them, who have lied their way into getting them. And whatever way they need to find you, they're going to find you. The majority of the time is somebody that you know that has turned you in to the Inspector General's office for the VA, or they've contacted the fraud hotline for Social Security. They usually have pictures and video of whoever the person is doing something they told them they couldn't do. Social media has been the number one reason why a lot of these people get caught, they go to jail, and they are forced to pay that money back. So I would say this to any of you guys who are listening right now, and I just talked about this on one of my shows. If you tell Social Security you cannot do certain things, then that's where it should be. It should not be you on a plane traveling the world after you told these people you cannot leave your house. It should not be you telling the VA you got back problems, you got knee problems, you got foot problems, you can barely walk to the bathroom, but you out in New York City walking around with a video camera showing everybody New York. This is how you lose your benefits. Hopefully, you guys understand that. Social
Okay,
media is the number one reason a lot of people get caught committing fraud because they say one thing and they do the exact opposite.
true. And that's happens here as well. They have a lot of laws here in the Philippines about social media, and also what you say about somebody on social media could come back to bite you as well. They will take you to court like they got a big cyber crime law. They will take you to court like nothing.
Right.
Things we say in the U.S. is totally innocent. Come out here and say the same thing on Facebook or whatever, you're gonna get some time. So you got to be careful with that, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that right? Lisa D, know I'm right. Okay. The thing out here about social media, what happens is the guys will get mad at the girls for some reason, and then they'll take pictures, sex pictures, and they way to get back at the girls. I'm gonna put this on the internet, and man, that happens all the time out here. You'd be surprised how many people go to jail over that stuff, and they do it regular.
Well, the thing is, BobbieD, is that they'll tell Social Security that they can't work, that they can barely leave the house, and next thing you know, they're in the Philippines walking around doing a video on YouTube, or they on Facebook, or they on Instagram, showing all kinds of pictures and stuff that they did.
Yeah, they think it's
It's
crazy. They
like,
think they're not going to get caught.
yeah.
It's weird, man. All right, Marcellus, appreciate you coming by today.
All right, BobbieD,
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
you having me.
Have
Nice
a
to see
nice
you
vacation.
again, Lisa D.
What's up, Sir
Say thank you.
Marco?
He said happy
Thank you
birthday.
so much. Thank you.
All
All
right.
right, guys.
Take care, Markel. God bless.
I'm
Take
out.
care. See you
Peace.
next time.
Have a
Peace.
good one.
Thank you so much. All right, Markel is here. Make sure you guys check out his show, Markel's TV, the podcast, and Markel's Tech Review on YouTube. All right. It helps him, helps us. This is our person or a show that we call our sister show. We do collabs together often, and it helps both channels grow. Okay. And recommend this channel just like you would recommend this one. I apologize when I had to go to the restroom. LisaD gave me a smoothie and had 2 glasses of tea, and then I like, so you know, that's I normally don't give 2 glasses of tea, but anyway, that's what happened. Okay, let's go.
Right here now.
My Frederick May, he said, LisaD, happy birthday to you too,
Thank you
Queen.
so much, Freddie.
Hope you enjoyed your day. Did you enjoy your
Yeah,
day? Tell them
I
about
did.
your day.
I had a birthday celebration on my neighbor's house last night because BobbieD was not feeling well last night, so I have to celebrate with my friends and neighbors.
She's been wanting to do that for a long time. They do a lot of celebrations down the street from us, and she and that neighbor are real good friends. And the neighbor said, "Why don't you come over here?" So they came. She took it over there, and they had a great time. And I wasn't feeling well, so when I'm not in the mood, I'm like, I don't want to be bothered. So, but they had a great time. So we'll show you some of those pictures tomorrow. Let's go.
Gani, I'll be celebrating my birthday on January 19th. See, I
Wow,
told you, I
Gani's-
remember.
Gunny is a
Capricorn as well.
Gunny is a Capricorn. You a Capricorn? Oh Lord. You
We have the
got
same.
we got trouble up in here. Double trouble. Gunny, I didn't know you was a Capricorn kind of guy. But I know there's a reason I like you. I like Capricorns. They're nice people. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Smooth sounds. Cali has 5 more days of raining. Over here also is almost
We've
2 weeks.
been raining for about 2 weeks straight, man. So they ain't beat us yet. It's been 2 weeks every day. Rain, 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 rain. Yeah. Let's go.
Frenemy, happy early birthday, Sir Hayes.
Happy early birthday, Sir Hayes. Right on. Let's go.
Smooth. Oh, Mr. Hayes, you're a fellow Capricorn.
Oh, Smooth is Capricorn.
Smooth also is Capricorn.
Wow. The Capricorn getting ready to rule the world. The Capricorn world, I see. But you know what? I get along very well with Capricorns. Believe it or not, my prior wife was what? Capricorn. Yeah, my prior wife was Capricorn, LisaD. And her birthdays are 1 day apart. Hers is the 12th, the other one's the 11th. And their personalities, LisaD has a better personality, but there's some things that are similar, but hers is much, much better. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
He just said that because I am on your side. So I'm ready to elbow you.
Okay, don't do that, please.
Hayes, thank you, Bruce. Bruce. You're in January too, Smooth. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we got a lot of January Capricorns in here. I like Capricorn people. The one thing I don't like about Capricorn people is sometimes they can be real stingy. I'm just telling you, man, that's the truth. Capricorns are very particular about their monty.
Is that true, Sir Gunny?
No, I'm telling you, this is my personal experience, okay? Capricorns will spend money on themselves. You hear me? Hear me good.
Oh, sure.
But when it comes to somebody else, they're like, no, that's too much. Let's go, right? Who we got?
Smooth. He said, I hear from 4 different Filipinos. It has been raining like crazy.
Yeah, it's been raining for 2 weeks constantly.
And it is windy as well.
The problem again is in Luzon, they're flooding. And the flooding is not going down because it continues to rain. And it's a huge area that's flooded out there. Let's go.
Frederick Mason, how are you, Chantan?
What's up, John? You good, man? So good to see you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation of Groove and Love.
Smooth. Yes, Mr. Hayes was born January 5, 1970.
January 5.
Capricorn.
And you still alive. Yeah. Can't beat that, man. Let's go.
Hayes, my lady was telling how it's raining there also.
Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs.
Flooded in some areas.
Bad. It's bad. Thank goodness our area hasn't gotten a flood yet. I'll put it like that yet. I hope we don't. But up in Luzon area, oh man.
No, Mindanao.
Mindanao, parts of Luzon too.
Sorry, guys.
Mindanao and parts of Luzon too are still flooded.
Flooded, yeah.
Because his lady lives in Luzon. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's go.
Big Chan, Frederick Mason, I am well.
Good to see you, John, in the house. He's doing well, y'all, and swell. Let's go, Ryan J. Who we got?
Smooth.
He said, it's flooding where my girl is. The land she wanted me to buy looks like a lake.
Wow.
Ooh, don't buy it, man. I know what. That might be a good idea because it may not be flooded long, and then you can buy it cheap. Let's go, Ryan J. Who we got?
Hayes, they also had a Bible written just for the Black peoples too.
Yes. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing I found out as well. They had a convention, ladies and gentlemen. You remember we were slaves in this country. Our ancestors had a convention for former slaves. After they had gotten out of slavery, there was a convention, a yearly convention, and stopped for some reason. I don't know why. I'm researching a lot of stuff on me. I like to know about my past. I don't know about you, man. I want to know as much as I can because I didn't get it in school. I only got it when I got into college. I went to a black college, and that's when I started learning. That's when my eyes like popping open. Like, what? I didn't know all that stuff. And I'm just very curious about our history. Let's go.
Frederick Mason, I am 1970 as well. Smooth.
Hey, we got some 1970 people up in here. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. 70 was a good year. Yeah, it was a good year, man. Really good. I was wide open, man. Let's go.
Smooth. All right, Mr. Mason.
They were born in a year where they had them bell bottoms, y'all. There was bell bottoms and the flares and the high stack heel shoes. Remember them? And then they had the super fly hat. Remember that, y'all? Let go. Yeah.
Frederick Mason, I'm glad to see that DJ.
Hey, John, good to see you, man. Right here, who we got?
Smooth.
And I did not cheat for number one like the rest of you. Okay, y'all hear that? He normally be number two and say, y'all cheated. But this time he said he didn't cheat. He did it by himself. Let's go, Ryan J. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, I am also from North Side too.
Oh, Freddie's from North Carolina? All right. Man. Okay, I lived in South. I was born in Charleston, South Carolina. Some on the South Side, and I lived in the North Side, North Carolina, for 3 years. I enjoyed it. I lived in Charlotte. I didn't live in Greensboro. I've been to Greensboro several times, but I love Charlotte, man. They call Charlotte the Queen City. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Charlotte, take yourself down there. You feel real comfortable, relaxed. It's nice. They call it Little New York too. Let's go, Ryan J. Who we got? I'm sorry, they call it Little Atlanta. Sorry about that. Let's go.
Smooth.
You said, okay, North and South Carolina being represented. North and South Carolina being represented. So let me represent Detroit. Detroit in the house. Detroit in the house. Detroit. Hey, man, don't fool them people from Detroit. I'm telling you, man, they'll mess you up. You hear me? Detroit people are very combative. You know, they want to fight. They don't want to talk it out. They don't want to walk it out. They want to fight it out. Let's go. See what you said about my mama? Let's go right there. Who we got?
Gunny, cheater,
I tell you, man, Gunny don't cheat. He just get it like it won't, like it's supposed to be. Let's go. Who we got?
Smooth. Okay, maybe I did.
Okay, so he cheated to be number one. Okay, that applies to you, Smooth. Let's go right there. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, I'm glad we rarely get snow in New Orleans.
Okay, yeah. New Orleans gets a lot of rain sometimes, a lot of hurricanes.
Snow.
And but no, I don't. They get cold down there, but it don't get snow. Usually it gets no more than like 40 to 50.
Let me change.
Sometimes they'll get 30 degrees, 20 degrees, but very seldom they get that cold. They usually get like 34 degrees, maybe 50 at the least. Let's go.
Smooth. I don't miss snow at all.
You don't miss snow? I don't either. I used to, we get it snow in Atlanta occasionally. And I remember every time it snows in Atlanta, you better stay home because people don't know how to drive in the snow and it's always a bunch of wrecks. So every time it would snow, I would call in. I'm sorry, I'm sick. Take a sick day. Let's go around and check who we got.
Bijan, actually, it has been a mild winter in New York City area, maybe 2 inches of snow so far.
Okay.
This winter.
Okay, well that's good because New York you have like 6 and 7 inches every time winter comes about. But the blizzard for Buffalo, that was a nightmare, man. People were being frozen in the cars, all kind of stuff, man, and they couldn't get home. You know, it's crazy, man, how climate change is making it disastrous in places we never had any disasters at all. Let's go around and who we got? King Arthur.
King Arthur?
King Arthur.
Monkey Ranch is in the house.
What's up, Monkey Ranch? What's up, man?
Wow.
King Arthur in the house. What's up? He said, hello, BobbieD and LisaD. And also the Lunch Train crew. At work, just listening. Hello, my old buddy, Perry Mason. Your buddy in the house, Perry. He said, I got to say something to my buddy. What's up? What's up? He's at work. King Arthur's at work listening, man. Hey, keep on listening, brother. Good to have you on the train every now and then. Good to see you, my brother.
Back.
Welcome back to the Love Train. Love Train.
My frenemies are here.
Got all your frenemies.
Yeah.
We are frenemies. Got all my frenemies in the house. Let's go, right there. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Well, the king is in the house.
The king is here. The king is back. You hear me? And he's still black. Let's go right there, everybody. Let me see what they got to go with love.
Bijan.
What's up, Big John?
King Arthur, long time no see.
Long time no see, long time no hear, long time no care. Let's go. Let's go right there, everybody. Let me see what the King Arthur. He said, hello, Murphy. What's up, my brother? Thumbs up to you, my brother. So good to see you in the train today. Let's go. Right train, everybody. Let me see one nation of with love.
Smooth. On the ironic side, all the rain California is getting they need.
Yeah, that's true. There was a drought, ladies and gentlemen, in California for over a year. And so now the rain they're getting, they very, very need it, but not all at one shot like they're getting it, but they need it overall. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
King Arthur. After I get my fares in order. I will take a long vacation in the Philippines.
Okay, do that, man. Have a nice time. The Philippines is a nice place to visit, nice place to retire, nice place to just meet new people. So if you're interested in retiring here, just vacation here, you will have a good time. It's all how you believe and how you think. If you come here negative, I don't like these people, I'm going out here. But if you come here, well, I'm gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great time. And tip, holla at us when you get here. Let's go.
Smooth. Everyone call me smooth, but it's really eyes on you.
Okay, eyes on you. I'm gonna call you smooth. I don't like that eyes on you. Okay, what's up? Let's go.
Life in North. I thought you gonna read it. Oh, okay, Frederick Mason. It's nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, Frederick. Let me introduce you to my buddy,
Yeah.
Monroe Smith. He's from North Kakalaki, and he's really from New York too. But he's converted North Kakalaki man, and he from the north side. I'm from the south side. Frederick Mason's from the north side, but I'm from the south side. But we Kakalaki boys always hang together. Let's go round table. Who we got?
Smooth. Smooth sound is the same. Is the name of my show.
Okay, smooth sounds.
Ah.
Okay, well, I'm used to the smooth sound now, so I'm gonna call you smooth. Okay, smooth. Let's go right there. Who we got?
King Arthur. Eyes on. East Side Detroit.
East side. Okay, you come from the east side. The tough side, man. You from the other car. You from the train tracks on the east side. Let's go cross the track. Don't cross the train tracks. You will be in trouble. Let's go.
Murphy, hey, something's going down with the amazing Monroe.
What's going down, man, Monroe? Huh? Tell me about it. Let's go.
Frederick Mason, what it do? King Arthur.
King Arthur in the house, man. The king cannot get rid of a king, man. Yeah. Long live the king. Let's go.
Smooth. I lived in Indian Village on the east side of Detroit.
East side of Detroit is tough. Better know how to fight. You better know how to run. Let's go, round chain. Who we got?
Hi, Bobby.
BobbieD and Lisa, that's me. No, real life is now available. Go.
Life in North Carolina. Yes, BobbieD and LisaD life in the Philippines. I do the same with my Manila fiance. As I look at her picture and also video chat with her every day, at least twice a day.
Whoa, that's serious. I used to video chat with LisaD once a day, and on the weekends several times a day because I had the time off. But that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You stay in touch with your lady, and you keep the lines of what communication, what open and flowing. Okay, when you close those lines up, you're closing your relationship up. So you want to make sure that you talk to her. If it's not about 5 or 10 minutes. Hey, how you doing? I'm busy right now. Okay, I'll call you back. What's wrong with that? Let her know how you doing, how you feel about her, and she'll do the same for you. That way you have a strong relationship and you keep it current and not passe. Let's go, Ron Jane. Who we got?
Smooth. When I was on the west side of Detroit, I live in Mary Grove area and Palmer Park.
Palmer Park. Okay. I heard somebody talk about that Palmer Park in Mary Grove. Let's go, Ron Jane. Who we got?
No, we had that question already. King Arthur, taking it one day at a time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, my brother. One day at a time. King Arthur had his wife pass away a while back. We're still praying for King Arthur about his wife's situation, and we're praying that the family would be getting through their time of bereavement and then getting stronger, move on with their lives as well. Let's go.
Frederick Mason, that's all we can do. Glad to see you still on the train, King Arthur.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. King Arthur is still alive, okay? And life, yeah, he's not dead. Life is for the living.
He's missing in action only.
But he's still alive. Life is for the living and for forgiving and being complete and moving on. The people that left this life are now passed away. Their desire would be for you to move on with your life and not act like you're dead. So King Arthur's alive. That's why he's back on the train. Let's go. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, nice to meet you as well. Life in North.
No, okay, thank you, look cool.
Where it is. Thanks, got it.
Got you, man. Let's go.
Monroe, I came prepared. Prepare for her definitely. Especially, please be in a shape and not on too many minutes.
Well, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is when you have if you're an older guy and you have a much younger woman, their energy level will be different from yours. Okay, that's just the way life is. The more older you are, the less your energy level will be. Okay, and so as a result of that, you have to find a way, make a way, shake a way to balance your energy levels. How do you do that? Things that she's interested in, you can't may not do all of it, but you can at least do some of it, right? Things you're interested in, she cannot do all of it. Basically, you have to come to a balance, a compromise where, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna do this with you. I'm not gonna do that. And that's how we do. That's how we do it. But I pretty much keep up with these. You know why? Because LisaD is a homebody. She loves the house. She loves being in the house and being comfortable with her husband. That's what she does. That's her main thing. And when we go out together. We take our time. We do it at our pace, and that's how we flow. That's how we balance our energy levels. Let's go, Ryan Chain. Who we got?
Smooth. I only know one guy who had a job in the Philippines. He's a YouTuber. I will not say his name because Mr. D asked us not to.
Oh, well, there's plenty of people out here that have jobs. I wouldn't say jobs, but most people I know out here, YouTubers, they work online and they have some kind of job business online, or they do teaching online. And there's some that have business jobs out here, but they're not. Most of the people that come out here have jobs are call centers. You can get a job at a call center if you got to prove that you have a valid reason to do it, and you got to get a permit for that as well. Let's go, right, Chain. Who we got?
Martha Hayes. I know of two guys that is working in the Philippines holding jobs. One is a YouTuber.
Yeah, but they may be working, but the money they're getting is not enough. I can guarantee you that. And they're probably living like regular Filipinos, which is not good. Let's go.
Martha Hayes, I donated my gym equipments for something more suited to my age group.
Okay. Okay. So wow, you hear that, guys? He donated his gym equipment. Wow, that's great. And Murphy had like a regular gym, and he had one room. He had the whole weight, weight set. He had the Olympic weight sets. He had the treadmill. He had the whole thing. So that was a lot to do, Murphy. I know that weight set costs a lot. So he got some different stuff that more suitable for his age, so he won't overpower or overtire himself with the Olympic stuff he had there. That was probably good when you were younger, but now he's getting a little older, so he have to change his exercise routine to match his age. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, right, LisaD? Let's go.
Smooth. My son tried to lie and turn me into a social security. Luckily, everything that's wrong with me is documented and proven. After that, I toast him to the dogs.
Your son lied on you to turn you into Social Security? That is not good, my guy. That is not good. Why would he do such a thing? Yeah. Did he get angry with you for some reason? Did you beat him up? I mean, why? Why would the son do that to his dad? Lie at that. Let's go, right, Chain. Who we got?
Markel's TV Hobbyist Tech Channel.
Okay, he's got Markel's TV. He got a new one, y'all. It's called Markel's TV Hobbyist Tech Channel. Okay, so he's no longer Markel's Tech Review. Change the name of Markel's TV Hobbyist Tech Channel. Okay, y'all remember that. So don't go out there looking for Markel's Tech Review. It's called Markel's TV Hobbyist Tech Channel. That is the new name for the Tech Review channel. He changed it to Markel's TV Hobbyist. Let's go.
Happy birthday, LisaD. Thank you so much, Sir Markel. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Thank you so much, Anthony Liggins.
Happy belated birthday to the Queen. Thank you so much,
Thank you so much.
For blessing us
Anthony
with
Liggins.
much
We'll
love.
bless you, much love. We got to do that for that. Anthony Liggins, Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation on the group. Who we got, LisaD?
Right here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Oh my goodness. He's like,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, Sir Anthony Liggins, for the donation.
To the nation.
For blessings,
Much
much
love.
love.
Thank you so much, brother, from another mother.
Thank you. Anthony Liggins, what's up, BobbieD and LisaD? Happy belated birthday to Queen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Martha Hayes, happy birth month. Smooth. Happy birthday.
Happy birth month to all of you January people out there, Capricorns. Happy birthday to you. Capricorns are some very, very unique individuals. They're smart people. They're nice people. And I'm thinking all the good quality. I ain't going to tell you what the bad was. You'll find that out when you meet them. But they're very smart people. They're very social people. They like to hang out with friends. But at the same time, they like to hang out at home. Because LisaD, homebody. She don't like that. I ain't gonna. But she go with me. She's all right by herself. There you go.
Smooth, he said, haha, no way. We Capricorns are well known for our hidden tempers, but yet loyal, helpful,
That's true.
and
I
kind.
didn't mention the negative stuff. I didn't mention the negative. When Capricorn get mad, oh Lord, you better watch out. And they don't. You could be talking to them right now. They'll be like,
a tiger.
no. When you be talking to them right now, right, and look at them in the face, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have one clue that they're angry. But when they get boiling point, look out. Let go.
Smooth, yes. Born January 5, had my first brain surgery at age 6 months.
What? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you know, at least you needed it. So I'm glad that you got over it and got through it, and God still bless you to live a long life. Let's go, Ryan Chain. Who we got?
Yeah, Marcus.
Thank you so much, Markel. In the
Thank
house,
you.
Markel, and thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Y'all remember
Super
Markel's TV
stickers.
Hobbyist Tech channel. Let's give him a ride train. Let's give him a dance.
the hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. More blessings.
Much
love.
love.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Markel.
you so much, Sir Markel.
Appreciate it. Appreciate your donation to the nation. Let's go, Ryan Chain, Bobby DC, One Nation, Group One Love. Murphy.
Murphy, Capricorn are more melancholy. Melancholy.
Oh yeah. Oh
but
yeah.
not stingy.
Capricorns. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't found my experience. This is my experience. I haven't found I haven't found Capricorns to be melancholy. I have found Capricorns to be somewhat emotional sometimes, but I do know that some of them are stingy. Okay, and I done met 3 of them that was stingy. I ain't talking about these D now, but I done met 3 of them that was the same way. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Not you, but I'm saying the others are. No, calculate. What's up? He said, yes, Bobby D and DD, life in the Philippines. I am proud to be a Cancer, as I can be very emotional and sensitive sometimes, but I am all right, as everything will be fine. Okay, Cancer. I haven't met too. What month is Cancer in? Because I don't think I've met too many Cancers. Have you, DD?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's good information to know about Cancer, because I don't think I've met too many Cancers in my life. Now, what's December? What's the month of December? That's Sagittarius. I have a whole I don't know what it is, guys. Capricorns, Sagittarius. I seem to be attracted to, because most of my girlfriends have either been a Sagittarius or Capricorn. I don't know why. I don't know. That's who I've been attracted to. Let's go.
Smooth. He said bell bottoms and fish in the shoes.
Fish in the shoes? I don't know about no fish in the shoes. No, the bell bottoms and flares pants was popular in the 70s, and also the high heel stack shoes. Men, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, if you were a soul brother, they called them soul brother back in the day, black guys. If you was a soul brother and you was going to be a super fly guy, you'd have to have a super fly hat, bell bottoms or flares, and then high heel stack shoes. I believe it or not, that's what they wore, and it was cool. What did they say? Let's go. Who we got?
Gani, I remember bell bottoms and I remember my 3-inch
Yeah, platform shoes.
shoes.
Oh, Murphy Hayes was down with it. I never had the my brother, man. He was 3 years older than me. He had all of that, man. He had a lot of girls too. My brother he was a lady, man. He had girls running after him. He had those platform shoes. He had the flares, the bell bottoms, and then he had his hair like Superfly. My brother got all the girls. Let's go, Ryan. Who we got?
Smooth, I like. Life in North Carolina, smooth sounds with eyes on from Motor City. Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
Detroit people. The Detroit people are very nice people. Some of them are, but some of them they mean as junkyard dog. You don't want to fool with them. If you deal with a Detroit person and you get them angry, you better walk away quick because when they get angry, they strike like that. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Smooth, yes. Smooth sounds. King Arthur, you round table salutes you.
Salute to the king. Long live the king.
Smooth, calling me smooth is fine.
Hey, Smooth, that's what I need. I used to call you eyes on you. That's too long for me. I like
Eyes
smooth
on.
side. I call you smooth. Let's go.
Anthony Lincoln Smooth Indian Village is a nice area in Detroit. Lots of historic homes from Detroit's bombing era.
Yeah.
Bombing
Okay.
era.
Indian. I never heard of that one. I met a lot of people talk about Detroit, but I never heard of Indian Village. Let's go, Ryan Chain. Who we got?
Smooth sounds. I would love to bring a lady to America, but as soon as my relatives find out she's here, the
Fight will be on. That's sad, man. Let's look at that information. Let's look at that for a minute. Whenever you have whenever you have a foreign wife, and probably more than likely it's Eastern wife from Asia, and you could just say you're going to have issues if you're an African American man. Okay, number one, the black women will target you, and they will target your lady. You know what they're going to say about you, man? They're going to say, why he couldn't stay in his race? Who was he? They're going to resent you for choosing outside of your race. You're going to be a target for the black women, and they're going to hate you for it. They will mock you. Not all of them, but some of them. And then you're Filipina, or if you have an Asian woman, if she speaks English, she more likely to speak with an accent, they will mock her accent. Okay. Part of the thing, and I don't know why women do this. They can't see further than their race. Yeah. I don't know, but I look further than my race. People call me a racist, but I'm not. I love people for who they are, what they are, and how they are. Martin Luther King said, "Don't judge me by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character." That's how I judge LisaD. She got the pretty white. Well, she ain't white, but she got light skin. She got that light skin tone, and she was dark as a night. It would still be all right with me. You know why?
no, since I was a kid, I have light skin.
All right, we're not talking about that. But but if she was dark as the night, ladies and gentlemen, it would still be all right. You know why? I didn't marry her. Well, I wasn't attracted to her for her skin. I was attracted to her for her heart. And see, that's what the ladies in the United States fail to see. It's not a skin connection. It's a heart-to-heart connection. Okay, let's go around train. Who we got?
Murphy, hey, hello, Sir Lickens. What's up?
What's up?
Smooth sounds. A lot of the houses in Indian Village are over 200 years
Wow.
old. Wow.
That's a very old
and some
area.
of them were used to hide runaways.
Yeah. Boy, that's 200 years. Ooh, Lord. And they still up and running. Most probably have been renovated by now. Let's go around train. Who we got?
Smooth sounds. The street Woodward Avenue in Detroit was the road to freedom when the slaves entered Detroit.
Okay. Didn't know that. Good information. Let's go around train. Who we got?
Anthony, what's up, Gunny? Toot.
Two. Everybody hit the like button for 'em. One time. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
Chichipaya. Hit the like button. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Come on now.
Please.
Let's get them likes up. Let's get them up. I need all the likes I can get. Let's go.
Frederick Mason, happy belated birthday to you, sir.
Eyes on you. Let's go.
Smooth. My son was jealous of my daughter. And he was trying to keep me from moving to the Philippines. And yes, I did beat the hell out of him, but only after he lied.
Okay, don't beat him. Talk to him, and don't touch your son anymore physically. Okay. If he's how old is your son? He's about 20 years old. Don't touch him because he could have called 411. I mean 911 on you and got you locked up. Don't touch him.
But he beat the son after he was lying.
So that doesn't matter. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me see you brought that point up. I'm gonna bring it out to you. Here's the situation in the United States. Okay, I mean in the Philippines. In Philippine life, it's okay for the parent to beat the child. That's culturally. Legally, it's not. The law book says they got child protective laws, just like USA. But here, culturally, it's okay for the parent to beat your child. And more importantly, it's okay. And this people thinking here, it's okay for the parent to beat the child no matter what age they are. It could be 20, 22. I still will beat you. And that's what happens. They beat the kid. If they live in at home and they say, especially if they tell a lie to the parent out here, oh Lord, they'll beat their child like a dog. And that's what happens out here a lot. So that's why she said that. That's the way they think out here. But it's not right. You don't beat, you can spank a child, but you don't beat them. You can spank, you can talk to a adult, or you can spank sometimes maybe a teenager or a 12-year-old, something like that. But when they get over 18, don't touch it because you wind up going to court. And say the same laws that for child protective services in the USA are the same laws here. However, they don't go by those when the mother beats him. He could be 20 years old. The mother or dad could beat him to a pulp. They won't even call the police. Nothing. That's just the way they live out here. Let's go. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Hello, Queen Angel, and happy belated birthday.
What's up, man? So good to see you,
Thank you
Terry.
so much,
Rain
Sir
man coming.
Terry.
Rain man coming. Rain man coming. Let's go.
Life in North Carolina. Hey, BobbieD, I have a question. When I was in Manila, how come most foreigners act stuck up like they want speak back to you when you say hello? Even my Filipino spoke to them and they ignore her too.
Well, that's common. That's the way it happens out here. You have to be careful. Most people don't want to be. Most people that are expats out here, they won't come up to you and talk to you that much unless the ones that you see an expat come and talk to you. Hey, blah, blah, blah. They usually try to scam something out of you. Okay, so that's just common. Uh, we don't. Most expats don't want to be compared to another expat because that's sometimes the woman that they're with. You might look better than them, or you might have appear that you have more money than them. They don't like that comparison, and a lot of them, to be honest with you, some of them are running from the popo when they come to the Philippines to hide. And they don't want to talk about their business. They don't want to be associated with nobody. They come out here. Most of them come out here to be away from society, to be away from the mainstream, and they don't want to meet you represent that where they came from. So because of that, they back off. They shy to that. Now there's some that do not shy to it. They'll come be friendly to you. But I have found my rule of thumb when dealing with expats out here: if they want to speak, we speak. Be nice. If they don't want to speak, don't speak. Just move, keep it moving. That's the way I do. At least did tell you that. I see a lot of expats come out here in the mall, and some of them looks friendly. They want to speak. Hey man, what's up? I say, put
Some
on.
others don't.
And if you look like you're approachable to me, I'm gonna say, hey man, how you doing? Speak. Tell me, BobbieD, you got show, stuff like that. But if you don't look like you're approachable, I won't go your way. And sometimes come up on me, and they approach me, and I speak, But then again, there's some that just don't want to be bothered. Leave them alone. Okay, so that's the way it is, my boy. Let's go.
Life in Earth. I thought that was so rude.
It is rude, but I just explained to you the reasoning behind it. If you didn't know the reasoning behind it, yeah, you would think it's rude. But there's a reason for what you do. You're gonna find out in your you're gonna find out there a lot because it's a huge city. When you get to the smaller town, you might be the only one there, in your area. Okay, so you have to get understanding of how to deal with people. Now, let me tell you this too: when you're in a smaller town, they're going to open up to you more. You know why? Because there's not too many of us out there. Okay, so they'll open up to you more if you're in a smaller. But if you're in a big city, it's like New York City. You don't talk to nobody in New York, do you? On the street? You from New York? You should know. You don't talk to nobody. You keep your mouth shut. No, he's born in New York. You don't talk to nobody in New York. When you walk on the street, you keep your mouth closed and you keep it moving. The same thing here. Unless they talk to you.
Marvin Hayes, I'm getting a Chuck Norris total Jim, it uses your body weight, and the good thing about I can hold it away, and ship it to the
Okay, you can
Philippines.
ship it to the field. Okay, fold it away. Okay, that's great, man. Chuck Norris, yeah. The best thing to do, best exercise now. I got me a. Steve bought me a push-up bar. I'm doing that. My chest is pulling out now, man. I'm getting stronger. My upper body was weak, but now I can see my pecs coming out.
You see your
You
bone?
want to see it? Okay, hold on. Let me show you.
No,
What?
no.
I want to show. You don't want me to show my pecs? I'm gonna show y'all my pecs, man. See right there? It's tough, ain't it? There you go. There you go.
Frederick Mason, what's going on, Sir Fleming? What's that?
What's up?
Life in Earth. They so scared to speak or think you want you
Is it? Are they so scared to speak or think that you want their Filipino? As there are plenty Filipinos, but you have to find the right one. That happens too. Sometimes they think they don't want to share their Filipino because she's fine, and some of them are very jealous. That happens as well. But I told you the other reason why. Best thing to do, Monroe, is to if they look like they're approachable. And I mean, when I say approachable, if they look they're friendly, they receive you, receptive. Then you may say, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And speak, introduce, and talk. If they look like they don't want to be bothered, because you can tell when they don't want to be bothered. They won't look at you. Every time you look at them, they'll look down
they
or
will
look
act
away.
like they didn't see
Or yeah,
you.
they act like they didn't see. Then I don't fool with them because I know they don't want to be bothered. But once they look at me, smile, whatever, talk. But that's how you do it, man. I just keep it moving. And I told you all the reasons behind it. There's a lot of reasons behind it, but don't be taken aback by that because there's nothing personal to you. It's just how people do out here. Okay, they don't even know you, so it's nothing personal to you. Don't take it like it's rude.
Tara Fleming, hello, Sir Perry Mason.
What's
How are
up,
you doing?
Perry? Never lost a cake. What's up?
Never lost the case, yeah. Gani, thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much.
Gun in the house, gun in the house, woo, gun in the house, gun in the house, woo. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. More blessing. More love. You gotta do that, done it. Gotta give it a donation to the house.
Gunny.
We're there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. So what you trying to do? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
Lisa D, what is wrong with you? Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so much for
much,
the
Sir
donation.
Gunny.
More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, Gunny. Lisa D was acting up, y'all.
No, you went to the restroom again.
She was acting up. I told you to talk to the people.
Because you said move your
Okay,
chair.
let's go, y'all. But she acted crazy today. Let's
Thank
go.
you so much, Sir Gunny. More blessings. Much love to you. Where we at now?
Lisa
Sir
D, let me say
Fleming.
this. Let me say this. Since she talking there, Lisa D freaks out when I ask her to do anything on this show. I said, sit there, Lisa D. I'll be right back. She said, no. You gotta learn to do better than that, my dear.
Peace.
Please.
Okay, Sir, I tell you, Fleming, Sir Murphy, doing it right, tight, long, and strong.
What's up? Ryan Cherry, BobbieD, One Nation, Rule Up.
More up. Smooth. Capricorns can be emotional about people and very dangerous about people we love.
I'm gonna move. Let me get back. I gotta read that again. Capricorn, let me break this down to you. Capricorns can be emotional about people. Everybody can be emotional about people. Just not only Capricorn. All right. So I don't broke that one down already. Okay. And very dangerous about people we love. Now, I don't understand what you mean when you say dangerous. I already did that, Lisa. She gave me alcohol. I already did it. All right.
Okay.
Dangerous about people we love. When you say dangerous, do you mean violent? Is that what you mean? Can be very violent, meaning they will fight to protect or fight to injure. Um, I have found that part to be true. I have found the second part to be true. I don't know necessarily about the first part, but sometimes that could happen on the second side. But so I agree with you partly on that. Let's go around, Jane. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, I'm well done. I'm doing well.
Doing well, Sir Fleming. Let's go around, Jane. Bobby, DC One Nation.
I don't know.
Murphy Hayes said my girlfriend is a Cancer. Okay, what is it? I don't know much about cancers. I don't. What month are they born? What month is that?
What was it? What month? Sir, November. Eh?
November.
October 31.
October
Was her
31.
birthday.
No, that's not a Cancer.
Okay, November.
Must be November. October is
October
I think
and
Leo or
November.
Libra or something. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know much about cancers, but I know cancers are decent people. I can tell you that for sure. They're very humorous. That's right. Got a lot of humor in them. Let's go right, James. We got.
Terry Fleming, my Jerry curl was.
If you want to be, I hope you weren't smoking cigarettes around your Jerry curl, right? You weren't smoking cigarettes then, because you would have been burnt up by now. Hey, remember the Jerry curl, y'all? The Jerry curl, yeah. The Jerry curl was a big bunch of hair, right? And the hair was full of oil. And every time you turn around, oil was on their face, like the Rudy Giuliani. Remember Rudy Giuliani when he was talking and the oil from his hair came on his face? That's how the Jerry curl people were. And then the oil was going, they shirt and stuff. They said, "What's wrong with you? You sweat?"
Vaseline?
He said, "No, that's my Jerry curl." They go around tell you about these. I didn't never had, you can say anything you want about me, ladies and gentlemen, but I never had a Jerry curl because I didn't have the right kind of hair for it. Else I would have got me one. Let's go around tell you about these. Who we got?
Smooth. Detroit was ranked one of top 5 meanest cities in America.
Right. Detroit has had a lot of names about it. It was the top murder capital one time. A whole lot of stuff, man. But I never been to Detroit, and I don't think I really want to. I know a lot of people from Detroit, man, and the people that I've seen from Detroit, some of them are real nice, but when you get them angry, oh Lord, they just they want to fight, they want to throw down. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that I'm generalizing, and that doesn't mean everyone's like that. Okay, let's go, Ryan. Who we got?
Life, he said. Yes, Murphy Hayes, you treat her right. She be your loyal partner for life.
That's true for most Filipinos, ladies and gentlemen. When I say most Filipinos, let me qualify that for most legitimate Filipinos, because I'm not talking about the scammers. They ain't worth nothing. Most legitimate Filipinos, they want a man to marry, they want a man, they want one man, then that's you. And they will be there until death do you part. If it's real, if the love is real, they're not going nowhere. Y'all gonna get angry and but they're gonna come right back because they know they know the end game. I keep telling you about the end game. When you know what's going to happen in the end result, you can, or anything in between that don't even matter, because you know what the final result and the final analysis. You gonna be down with that man. That man gonna be down with you. Okay, that's how Filipinos roll. Let's go.
Murphy Hayes, I had a Jerry curl. You.
All my Jerry curl people that say, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." I ain't had no Jerry curl. I had a little afro, man. Cause my hair, I got that nappy hair, man. You know what I'm saying? My hair was that big. I always want me to bush it. Let me tell you what I did one time. I had my sister Pam, right? She my older sister. I said, "Look, I won't get Jerry curl like them big boys." She said, "What?" I said, you heard me. I want bad Jerry curl. I can't even say it right. I want Jerry curl. So what she did was she said, you can't get no Jerry curl. So what she did was she took the straightening comb, straightened it out, hot it, put it in the heat, and she straightened. I had a little fro in, right? She straightened it up. And when she got through straightening my hair, it was like it puffed out. I was like, I was so happy, man. I ain't never had a head like that since. I was running around like, hey, what's up, baby? Nah, I ain't doing that. But I was acting crazy because my hair was looking good to me then. And then the next day, it flat back down. Let's go around, tell everybody who we got.
Wait, I messed it up. Right here.
Thank
you,
you so much.
Sir
No
Monroe.
Kakalaka in the house, in the house. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation.
Happy birthday to you, LisaD. Thank you so much,
Happy
sir.
birthday to you. Gotta do damn damn. But Monroe Smith and House Brian Train, Bobby Lee, one nation, growing love. Who we got, LisaD?
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Monroe, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, brother, from another mother.
Don't appear, my dear.
Let's go, Lacey. Keep moving.
Terry Fleming, the black women are too demanding for me.
Yeah. You know what, man? I hear that a lot, and sometimes that can be true. I will agree with you to a certain extent. That is true, and I would say just don't. I will not limit it to just black women. Okay, I would say American women. Okay, United States women can be very, very demanding. Okay, in general, and it's all due to the women's feminist movement. Okay, that's my opinion. That's my personal opinion. Don't make it right. Don't make it wrong. Just mean it's my opinion. Okay, my opinion don't have to be right and wrong. It's just my thing, right? But yeah, I think that happens a lot. Now, at the same token, you have to balance that statement out. There are some women that are not demanding, that are black, that are white, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I hear that a lot from many black men that the black women are too demanding. But I don't want to generalize just black women. I want to make sure that you say American women, because it's black and white like that. But then again, there's some bad, some good, but I will agree with you to a certain extent. The women that I've met that were African American or either Caucasian can be very, very demanding, unlike the women in the East. Let's go.
Smooth, he said, they will call you a sellout if you are with a Filipino woman. Little do most people know Filipinos are closing to being Latino and black.
Right, Filipinos came from, and I did several studies on this. Those you want to look it up, look up my playlist on race. I showed you where Filipinos were initially African. They were dark-skinned people. That's what they got the word. The black, they call them little people. Filipinos are little people, little dark people. Spanish people call them that. So that's just when the Spanish found this country. That's what they call them, dark people. Like what's that? Negritos, little people, little black people. That's what negrito means. Means black. People says negro, but the Spanish says negritos, means small black people. The Aida people, which is the native tribes, they're still that way today. Small, tiny people, and they have never changed. They never mixed with the Spanish and other people like these other Filipinos did. So their color's the same in their nation, in their race. So I believe that Filipinos came from African or dark-skinned people, and so we're all the same. They just, many of them, when you tell them that, they want to fight you. They don't believe it, but it's true. It's true. The only reason why LisaD's skin is fair like that, because somewhere down the line in her family, she mixed with a European, and they kept mixing, and she's the result of that mixture process. Many of you right now, African American, some of your parents mixed with whites, not willingly. They were raped, whatever, and as a result, you got that some of you got the light skin right now in you. That's what happens. So that's my opinion. Let's go right here. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, just tap it.
Everybody hit the like button.
Thank
One
you
time.
so
1, 2,
much.
3. Chichi-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi. Can you hit the like button, please, ma'am?
Please,
sir.
palihog.
Hit the like button, man. Come on. We got to get the
Palihog
likes up.
lang.
Get them likes up. Let's go.
Palihog lang dong. Perfect, guys. Yeah, Mr. Monroe, I'd go. A goat and a crab, and we get along great.
A goat and a crab, we get along with. Okay, a goat means somebody's stubborn, don't want to move. The crab means
Crawling.
Hey, man. But you know what, man? Sometimes they say that like attracts, right? And then, but at the same time, some people say opposites attract too. So I think some of it's true for both sides. Some of you are opposites, sometimes you attract each other, and then sometimes you're likable. If you're the same way, that attracts too. So it depends on how you work it out. Let's go on. Who we got?
Smooth. My son was 30 when he lied on me. 30
Jim,
years
30
old.
years old, man. Oh man, he just got angry with you for some reason, man. And that's why I say sometimes your family, ladies and gentlemen, can be your own worst enemy. Thank goodness I don't have people like that in my family. I do something wrong, they'll talk to me. I'll talk to them. They do something wrong, and we get it out. We work it out like that. They don't go behind me and do crazy stuff because I would disown them. Okay, and they don't want that. Let's go. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, he didn't beat on black children, period. They are strapped. 9mm Glock.
9mm Glock. No, man. The baby kid don't play.
Just like the 6-year-old kid, shit the
Yeah,
teacher.
I talked about that. The 6-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 6-year-old shot a teacher. We had a story on that. But yeah, children nowadays, we had a big report on that. I did a show on that. Children nowadays, you don't just sit there and get in their face, especially like 12 years and above. That's the dangerous age because they'll be coming into puberty. When they come into puberty, it's a lot of hormones and stuff, erosion going in their bodies, moving and causing changes. They don't even understand themselves. The parents don't understand them. They don't understand themselves. So anything can happen. They're very, very emotional, very, very explosive. So you got to be careful. And, they could have a Glock. Just like you said, you don't know. Back in my day, that was unheard of. You don't have no Glocks. And you do the fist, we want to fight. And you might have somebody on a rare occasion, you would see somebody have a knife, back when I was growing up. But very seldom, I don't think I've ever seen when I was coming up, at the end of the school year, what happens, y'all? I'm going to say it again because y'all ain't getting me. At the end of every school year, last day of school, what happens? Fights. You don't remember that? Every year, you end the school year, the last day, let's go. Time to fight every year. So when they fought, we fought with these. We didn't have no guns, no knife, but things have changed. Let's go.
Murphy, hey, I agree, Terry. Don't bring a strap to a can fight.
No, man, got to be careful with that. You're going to find a losing battle. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Smooth. Thanks to President Biden, my insurance now pay my cable bill and buy me food. They even gave me free internet. They trying to keep me right here.
Whoa, boy, that's
Wow.
nice. You got food, cable,
So
and free internet.
blessed.
You need to be jumping down on your knees every day and say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for the new legislation that's giving me more benefits. It's a blessing, man, when you getting stuff like that most people got to work for. You better thank the Lord. The Lord is blessing you. Remember that song I used to sing? The Lord is blessing me right now, right now, right now. Don't you know that He woke me up this morning, started me on my way. The Lord is blessing me. I cut it short. Let's go. Right now, right now. Let's go.
Terry Fleming, Morphe Hayes.
Let's go ride train, BobbieD, see my nation.
Morphe Hayes.
Riding the train, one nation.
I smooth. My son tried that being strapped as well, Mr. Fleming. I smashed his fingers in the door.
What?
This so sad.
Boy, you have a
It's so
smooth
big.
sound. You have a lot of drama, man. What's up? What's up? You got drama. Your son got drama. I wonder where your son got that drama from. From your mama. Let's go round here. Who we got?
Smooth, dangerous, making overprotective, and will put their life on the line for those they love the most.
Dangerous, meaning overprotective, and we'll put. Okay. All right, let's go round here. Who we got?
Smooth, I had a S curl. I used to lie and say it was natural.
So he had the process here too, y'all, and he said it was natural. And we don't have to here now. Still got it.
Frederick Mason, BobbieD, what do you think about the passport, bros?
The passport, bros. Passport. I'm not sure on that. You mean passport, bros? What is? I'm not clarify that for me.
Passport.
Passport. What passport? Okay. As far as passports, the best passport to get is the for coming here. Is the 50 days to stay here, okay? And that if you want to stay longer than that, you have to go to the immigration and get an extension. You don't. Only thing you need for that passport, your driver's license. That's it. You come here, that's when they give it to you. Or excuse me, you need a visa. You need a visa and a driver's license when you get here, and you got that's it. That's all you need, a passport to come here. Okay. Let's go round train. Who we got?
Smooth. Sadly, I had no choice but to disown my son. It was either that or prison. I choose to pray and let God keep me alive.
Okay. That's the best thing to do. His son was a hellraiser, look like. Yeah. He's always keeping stuff up. And you guys had a clash. You couldn't get along. So it's best for you to let him go out of your house and that he can raise hell somewhere else and not in your house, because that would have been a very, very dangerous situation if you both continue to live together. Let's go around train. Who we got?
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been real. We got to go.
Well,
We
gotta go.
This is BobbieD.
Thank you so much for the donation, guys. Thank you for all the birthday greetings. Thank you so much. I really appreciated it. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you for the donations, guys, to the nation. God bless you. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. We'll talk about a Black History person of this week. And don't be ashamed about your race. If you're African American, don't be afraid to speak about the positivity of your people. Don't let people talk down to you like you ain't got no sense. You stupid. Don't let people say anything because of your color. Be proud of who you are and what you are. And if you need affirmation that you're positive, you can get it from me. It doesn't matter about your color, ladies and gentlemen. I learned this a long time ago. It's about how you treat people and how you treat yourself, more importantly. That's what you got to look at. All right, guys.
More questions.
Okay.
At the Morphe Hayes, he said, at the end of school, where I came from, we came together with belt buckles and went to Knuckle City.
We did that too. Every school year end fight, because somebody been messing with you all year long, and you said, wait till the school year, we'll get him. And then what happens also, there will be gangs. They have a gang come out, and the gang will get together and beat you up with the one that was messing with you. They didn't like. Oh man! So every time end of school come out, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was scared. I didn't know who was gonna jump on me. I'll be running home.
Ladies too?
Yeah, ladies, girls fight too. Girls and the boys. Most of the fights with the girls, and they would fight crazy too. And they take these earrings out there. They got, and then some of them do the windmill. Oh man, girl fights is crazy too. It's one of the worst fights I've ever seen with girl fights. Let's go round check. Who got?
Smooth. I ran at the last day of school.
That's what I did. Because you never know what was gonna happen. I used to be scared, man, because everybody's I'm gonna get you. Every time you make somebody bad in this classroom, and you can think of your enemy, right? You wait till school, y'all. Wait till the end of the last day of school. I'm gonna get you. You wait, and you be like, you hear that all year long. You be like, oh man, I'm gotta get out of here. And a lot of times, some people would do. They wouldn't go to the last day of school because they know
You're scared.
they know people get ready to beat them up. They wouldn't go. Let's go.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Hey man, we had some fun today. It's real. It's been real. It's been real.
We got to go. We got to go. We got to go.
This is BobbieD.
And until we're going, LisaD.
Say take care
God bless.
and
Peace.
peace.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time on the backside of the